Hi, this is Chuck Oliver. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Solution Review. Well, $10,000 per month, totally tax-free. That's what I talk about on Taxes Saved Radio, where you can find all of our radio programs on your favorite streaming app under Taxes Saved Podcast. Well, I'm talking a lot about the book that you see, The New Holistic Retirement, and we're talking about legislative tax risk. And a big part of that I talk about is the Social Security, the no tax on Social Security. Well, folks, it's not true. You high-income earners, high-income W-2, self-employed, or high-income, even retirees, you are at risk because the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, which I want to get you access to, so stand by here a second. You can find it at taxessave.com. And I'm going to teach how many of you, and we talked to a few of you couples just this last week from all around this country, are saying, hey, I understand if you're 65 or older, it's $6,000 per person. The problem is their income's too high, or what we call their adjusted gross income. So if it's over a certain threshold, you're getting phased out of this extra $12,000 that for many of you listening is saving you quite a few thousands of dollars in unnecessary taxes on your Social Security. And many of you are paying an average of about 10 to 12 grand, you high income earners, on your Social Security, and you're not realizing that can be avoided. Well, I want to teach you that at taxessave.com. That's taxessave.com. That's T-A-X-E-S, saved, S-A-V-E-D.com. It's a complimentary, on-demand educational webinar that takes about 30 minutes. Case studies take about 20 of that 30 minutes. And you just go, you'll see the big red square with the white button as soon as you go to taxessave.com. Click it, and it's on demand. And then what I want you to do is slide down to the middle of the page. And you can do that ahead if you'd like, and you can actually get a copy. I want to gift you a copy of the New Holistic Retirement book you see there that I've done the forward in. And I want you to pay a particular attention to pages 49 through 86, okay? That's 49 through 86. And here's why. You are going to learn how to take deductions, and you don't have to be a business owner to do this, folks. You can be a retiree, you could be W-2, or you could be a business owner, and create deductions that let you offset, right, your recognized reported taxable income. So this way you could be under these thresholds to take advantage of all of the perks that Trump put into the One Big Beautiful Bill Act and not get phased out. But here's the big one that I think Trump has given to all of us, is keeping, at least for the remaining time he has in office, because nothing's permanent, folks, and some of these are even just temporary through the end of 2028, the ability to get your money out of the tax system. Two ways I'll teach you to do that at taxessave.com is the on-demand educational webinar. First way is for you high-income earners. Imagine reducing your reported taxable income to where you're putting sometimes as much as six figures. The average is about $200,000 of tax savings between your income being reduced, so that's extra tax savings that you're not having to give away to the government, you're keeping for yourself, that might enable you to move your retirement up even sooner, but also not having to recognize the taxes on converting your IRAs to Roth IRA. This is a biggie, folks, as many of you are like, now, do I still just pay the tax, or how does that work? No, you let the tax obligation get absorbed by the deductions that you're able to use that many people are not taking advantage of. We see the average couple is leaving about $200,000 of unnecessary tax on the table just this year alone. But I'll also teach you how you can generate over $10,000 a month totally tax-free, and you can do that in 2025 without any even advanced strategy. So on the worst case, you generate $10,000 a month tax-free. On the best case, you have no limit to the income that you receive, and you can put that tax savings back into your pocket or prevent it from being taxed to your kids, right, by getting your IRAs converted to Roth, as well as making sure you don't recognize more tax because you're moving money out of your IRAs to Roth, hitting your Medicare premiums with a surcharge tax, forcing 85% of your Social Security getting taxed, and busting through the brackets that people are like, wow, I had no idea that this could be prevented. Folks, you work hard for your money. Taxessave.com, taxessaved.com.